Welcome back. It's 6:42 and we've got a special treat. Andrea McCoy is here with us from the Remington Nature Center. You guys have a Growing Up in the Zoo presentation coming up tomorrow, isn't it?
Tomorrow.
So tell me a little bit about that.
Okay, we're going to have a gentleman named Larry Flinchpaw come down to the Remington Nature Center tomorrow on Thursday at 6:30 p.m. The presentation starts. He's going to talk about his life growing up in a zoo. We actually had what was called the Pony Express Reptile Garden here in the 50s and early 60s, and he grew up with that. So he's going to talk about his experiences. That's
such a unique way to live. I mean, first of all, jumping back like a time hop to the 50s is one thing, but growing up in a zoo is pretty cool.
Absolutely. They had over 500 different types of snakes and like reptiles. They even had a chimpanzee called Vicky Lynn. And people, Vicky Lynn the chimpanzee, and like my dad told me stories about going down there with his family and even on a field trip, I think, and just it was this really cool thing in St. Joe that you don't see anymore. You don't see that anymore. So we're excited to have Larry down and have him talk about that experience and just a time that we want to remember as a special time in St. Joe. This was something that people came to see and a tourist destination. It's just a really cool experience that he had.
And you know what, just thinking about living, you said over 50 different types of snakes.
Yeah. Actually, it was over 500 different types of snakes and reptiles.
Yikes, I don't know if I'd want to come home to that, but I'd definitely love to hear about it. So how much is this event? What time is it at?
Yeah, it's going to be tomorrow on Thursday, 6:30 p.m. is whenever the presentation starts at the Remington Nature Center. He will start talking at 6:30, so they can come down anytime before that. We're going to be open extended hours tomorrow, so anytime after 5, will be open, but the presentation actually starts at 6:30. The cost is $4 for adults, it's $3 for seniors who are over 60, and $2 for kids.
Okay, so it sounds like it's super cheap, very informative, just super interesting. That sounds like a really great thing to see, especially to hear about, maybe not live, but definitely to hear about. So thank you so much for sharing, Ms. McCoy. You guys